Chicago Cubs fan, welcome to our channel. Today we discuss and bring to your attention the question of whether changes are needed for the Cubs and if David Ross should leave. But before that, we invite you to subscribe to the channel and leave a like, so you'll be among the first to know the Cubs' latest news. The Chicago Cubs are currently one of the worst teams in the National League. That's why it was impressive when they took a 2-0 lead against the Tampa Bay Rays earlier this week. That's what two great pitching performances can do for you. In the third game, the Cubs lost the lead but had a chance to win it in the ninth. Unfortunately, throughout the game, David Ross made some decisions that hindered their success. Miles Mastrobuoni was the only one available to pinch hit and ran as expected. There have also been criticisms of Ross's bullpen management throughout the season, which is not something good to hear. Managing the bullpen is half the battle for these guys trying to win games at the highest level. It seems that Ross is now on the bad side of Cubs fans, as he's not doing what's necessary to win. Now, Jed Hoyer's front office has assembled the roster, which is not David Ross's fault, but he's not managing it very well. The Chicago Cubs may need a change in the manager position soon. It might be time for the Cubs to fire Ross. The roster was seen, although it was a bad sight, as one that could compete somewhat this year, and they're not even at .500. Ross will always be remembered for his heroism with various major league teams, including the Cubs. He is a smart baseball player as a former catcher, but it's not working for him right now. If he were fired, he might feel like someone who could have a chance elsewhere, but that elsewhere might need a much better roster. He's not handling the poor roster in Chicago very well. Perhaps the Cubs will keep him during the season because there's really no one else who is saving this team at the moment. He could prove everyone wrong. If that's the case, it'll be good for the Cubs because it means they're winning and he's doing his job well. But for now, that's not the case. And everything points to it coming to an end. Leave your opinion in the comments. We'll be paying attention and bringing you everything about what's happening with the Cubs.